With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here come the Jets to take over. Led at quarterback by a man back to full health in season number 20 now, and his second one in New York, and that's Aaron Rodgers.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll go again with Hall. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll run with Hall. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. The numbers for Hall in last week's ball game: 16 carries, 95 yards.
They put a lot of effort into game playing and establishing this ground game last week, and the reward was a nice day rushing the ball. Helped them put a balanced offense out on the field. And that carry is an indicator that this ground game wants to be established again this week.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a halt. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 24-yard line. Hall on a give up the middle. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Rodgers. His throw caught at about the 5. Now he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Allen Lazard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Well, the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
Anytime anyone throws for over 300 yards in a game, you know their name is going to be considered for Offensive Player of the Week. And in the AFC last week, our guy got it.
Yeah, he was the guy on top of his game. He'll try to duplicate that here in this one. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start the drive with Cook. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. This a 2nd and 8. Play action. Now it's Allen. Throw left side to Kincaid. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The Jets offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. Now it's Rodgers, and he has been a monster in the red zone here these first couple of months of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in rushing touchdowns. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. You look at this Buffalo defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And those are the kind of...
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Von Miller, he was the one getting in there, able to wreak his usual havoc.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Von Miller, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And returning it, here's Hamler. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. From the gun, it's Allen. Curtis Samuel. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Allen off the play fake. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. On play action, Allen. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Back to throw. Allen, he'll buy some time right. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Will McDonald gets in there to take him down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Option play, here's Cook. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Now Allen. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Jets offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. And he's run well here in the first half of the season, no doubt. You can see the graphic. NFL leader in rushing coming into the weekend. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. Straight ahead is Hall. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Rodgers. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. A little careless with a football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. His throw caught right around the 6. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 35 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. Pass on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter what. And that's caught inside the 30. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 47 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 26-yard line. Rodgers throwing quickly out to Adams. Oh, spinning away. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
That's good for the Jets.
Rodgers going to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7th. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. So Rodgers will depart, and on is Greg Zuerlein for the Jets field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So here are the Bills to take over. They were able to defeat Houston last week. They lead things here as well as they try to make it 2 victories in a row. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Good-looking run there by Cook as he picks up a first down. And he's established himself now as one of the best backs in the NFL, finishing in the top 5 in rushing last year for the first time in his career.
Taken down at the 42.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Allen. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Allen. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. The kick by Bass is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And New York set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. That's going to be caught downfield by Lazard. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To throw, it's Rodgers. It's caught inside the 25. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Devontae Adams with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And he gets it to go, and we're all even. 17 apiece. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bills offense now for one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing now is Allen. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here now, 2nd and 4. On play action, Allen. He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Here's Allen to throw it. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Allen to throw once more. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout, and they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. The kick by Bass is good, and that will do it for this first half. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bills offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Allen going to throw, and they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, in the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Cook up the gut. That'll get a little bit back, give him 5 on the run, and they'll be left with a 3rd and 13.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now Allen. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Let's take it at around the 40. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
And the Jets will take over. The home team's offense and Aaron Rodgers getting set for their next drive. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Ed Oliver, his 2nd sack of the night.
Now 3rd down and very long.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And the pressure gets to him again.
Gregory Rousseau.
The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Hamler now on the return. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards.
And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Motion man is Shakir.
Allen now looks to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
To the air, Allen. This one complete to Coleman. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Samuel in motion.
Here's Allen. Open man is Samuel, complete. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Samuel is someone who you have to account for on every play because he can make catches, as he did there, or he can carry the ball out of the backfield. An explosive playmaker who can do a lot of damage with the ball in his hands.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Here's 3rd and 3.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Out to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. The Jets ready to get going again here on offense. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On first down, right back to Hall. Fights him off. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 45 yards rushing for him now to this point. Second and a couple. Here's Hall again. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And eventually he's taken down here. Great coverage downfield, resulting in the sack. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New York. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Now Allen. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter. First down, here's the run with Cook. Gets around him. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll try the middle with Cook.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Allen.
He's got his target. That's complete. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. Down the left sideline.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Khalil Shakir.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Bills are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. A short one there to Freiermuth.
They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that will bring up 2nd down.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw is Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 46 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Here's a give to Hall. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
That's another Jets first down.
Now Rodgers. And a completion to Wilson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1.
At the 4-yard line.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Rodgers now to throw. They still can't get it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for another.
Rodgers going to throw. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Pat Freiermuth
From a yard out.
And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Zerline now for the PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Allen. Throw left side to Kincaid. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down. From the gun, it's Allen. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Curtis Samuel, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Bills are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the fourth quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And New York set to take the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Pass complete. He's got Lazard on the out route. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Here's Rodgers. Man open left side. It's his running back with it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now Rodgers. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And it'll be intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the football back as we have reached the 2-minute warning. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still 3rd down.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Up the middle to Davis. And they will stop him short.
They get him to the ground at the 27, no first down. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Buffalo.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Bills, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they will head back home next week.